Ladies and gentlemen, today we have with us the men who have redefined charisma, charm and confidence, the winners of Mr. India 2025 Season 2 Grand Finale. And today we have with us Mr. India World 2025 Shivam Singh, Mr. India Supranational 2026 Abel Viju, and Mr. India Rising Star Shiv Chordia. Welcome on Zoom.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for
I'm glad, and many congratulations to three of you. You look lovely.
Thank you.
So let's start from you, Shivam, and let's get to know a bit about your journey. So again, you come from the land of Bihar. So how was the journey and how did you start, or what was there in your mind that you want to be a Mr. India? Was there modeling, acting, or what?
Neha, so basically I come from, like you mentioned, that I come from Patna, Bihar. It's a very, I would say it's a land where Ashoka the Great and Aryabhatta has been born and they invented zero and all. And within the state, now it's always about, a majority of the Bihari people, they are either an UPSC aspirant, engineers and doctors.
Yeah.
And that is something I was also inclined, but later on I realized that I have to do something else. I don't know, it was there within me. And in regards to that, my parents also supported me that whatever you do your best, give your best. And that's how my journey started. Then come down to fashion. I did my graduation from NIFT. And after that, again, I had this key. I collected my usual. I gathered all the guts and all that. Okay, I'll come to the city of dreams. And I had this goal that, okay, I want to, I can represent my city. I can represent my locality. I can make my parents proud, be it anything. So that's how I come down to fashion, then modeling, and then Mr. India platform gave me the platform basically to, to give me that, giving me that opportunity to represent my state, my country, and later on to my country as well.
Sounds lovely. And yes, you rightly said, people opt for UPSC generally and you opted for something else. And it's great to know that. So my next question to you, Abel, again, you come from the land of backwaters, the beautiful Kerala. How was your journey like? Again, how did you start or break this news to your parents that I want to do this, I am participating?
For me, it was like I was a very, like if you ask me 2 weeks, I was very normal desktop guy. I was working. So modeling and all, it like 2 weeks back when my friend asked me to apply for this, that's how it's my first show, and I've never had a proper modeling background and nothing like that. So I'm so grateful and happy to be here, and yeah, I thank God for everything.
Okay, lovely. And again, Shiv, my question to you, you're from Maharashtra.
Yes.
And
Okay.
I saw your Instagram.
Yeah.
You play tabla also, very much inclined towards our roots. So how come this journey happened for you?
So after COVID, what happened was I was out of practice from tennis, tabla, and all the things that I usually do. And my dad, he saw this advertisement on Instagram, and I applied for a teen pageant when I was 15, and I won that. And my family, my friends, they always told me that you have the potential, you can do this. So that's when I dreamt of becoming Mr. India, and here I am today, very proud to be here.
We are proud to see you all. And again, if I talk about Mr. India, so though I'm sure it's been 2 to 3 days at the moment, how has life changed in the last 48 to 72 hours in terms of your family, your friends? Have you witnessed any change, Shivam?
So for me, I would say it's very surreal. Okay, I'm feeling out of the world, no doubt about it.
Getting DMs and all?
Yeah, I'm getting DMs, all kind of attention, and like I mentioned, my dad is very supportive and is very, and we are rooted. Like my dad is very rooted to the, I would say, about community and all that, and he's super proud, and he's asking me to come down to so that he can boast it, or I would say he can show it to the people.
Give you a warm welcome.
Giving me a warm welcome and something like that. Yes.
All right. And what about you, Abel?
Same, even my mother is happy. Everybody is waiting for me to come. I don't know what they're planning for me, but let's see, hopefully.
Okay. And you?
Yeah, it's been great. The last 72 hours have truly been transformative, and it's been a wonderful experience. An experience that I never thought about. I'm just getting notifications on Instagram, and I just can't be off my phone because of the excitement to see what's gonna happen next on social media and generally in the world.
Okay. So now we've spoken about your journeys. What was the toughest part when you participated in the pageant and became Mr. India, what were the things, that you gave up in terms of your fitness, food, or what kind of discipline that you followed?
So I would say, Neha, the journey, the pageant thing, it was for me, it was a roller coaster of emotions. During I would say the pageantry, the first were 13, and then later on with the boot camp round. So it was a roller coaster for me, emotionally. And I would say for the preparation, I always believed it's not a 1 day or 2 day thing. This is something which you have to keep on doing every day, and every day you have to do something to become a better version of yourself. And that's what I believe. So this pageant thing, I would say I've started since last 4 year, around 2021. And during that time, I also participated in Mr. Supranational. That year, it was a COVID thing, so it all happened online. And I made it to top 30, and then I got certain feedback. And for that, since that day, I got that feedback and I started working on that. I can become a better, whatever things I'm lacking or whatever I'm getting a bit less. So I worked on it, and that is there. And yes, I was confident that I'll get something. But of course, with all this tough competition among us, I had this emotional roller coaster thing. But still, I was confident. I was rooted that yes, I'll give my best shot. I'll be myself. And
And there you are.
and I'm really grateful for that, to be here, to giving me this platform. I'm really grateful for that. I'm blessed.
And what about you, Abel?
Like I said, it's my first show. So I guess if you don't believe me, I don't know. Like I learned
I
walking.
read that you're a banker
Yeah.
by profession.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So they like last week only I learned walking. So these guys only like actually taught me how to properly walk in the ramp.
Ah.
So I'm so grateful. I'm so glad that I was able to meet all these beautiful people out there, and it kind of made me realize that I need to work on more on myself. And each day I was actually competing with one of the best guys in India.
Absolutely. What about you?
I faced a lot of challenges in the last 6 months, I'd say. I started preparing for the pageant emotionally 3.5 years ago when I dreamt of being here today. But in the last 6 months, it's really been very rigorous. I also had my 12th board exams in the middle. So I was out of my pageant practice, my training. I had to dedicate time to that because that was a priority as well at the time. So it was all challenging for me. But then after that, in the last 4 months, I've truly just been giving time to myself, making myself the priority. And also another challenge that I faced was a lot of my friends who were with me in school for 12 years were leaving for further studies. And it felt really bad that I couldn't give them a proper goodbye. So that was something that hurt me emotionally. But yeah, I've been in touch with them. I've been talking to them. They've been proud of me. They've been congratulating me. And thirdly, what the biggest challenge, rather, I'd say that I faced was being a vegetarian. My diet had to be altered too much. I was on heavy protein supplements, and that was one big challenge that I faced. But it was all worth it.
It's all worth it.
It was all worth it. Yeah.
Absolutely. So again, we've spoken about the pageant and everything. So people say that whenever women compete, so there's a lot of comparison and pressure and competition. So how is it like? There are men competing for a pageant. Does the pressure gets to you? Is there any comparison, competition? How do you guys face it? Because eventually the winners are 3 and the rest are participants. So how do you handle that?
So yeah, the thing is, of course, the competition is there, and we had this competitive thing among us, but we never showed it to each other. To be honest, it was like all 12 of us. We were so, I would say, competitive, and at the same time, we were like this brother. We had this brother born over boot camp round and all, and we all knew that each person, each individual person, is beautiful in his or in his way, own way, and they are like they have this unique feature in them which stands them apart. And I feel that was the one thing, and that's why we had this, I would say, mixed emotion that who's gonna win. We were not sure about anyone. We were confident enough, but because of the competition and of course at the same time the brotherhood, we had that love, we had the bond. We are in touch. We have this group of all 12 of us, and we are having fun. We're having a gala time over there. So yes, competition is there, and we are really grateful. I'm really grateful and blessed to be here. And yes, I love them. They are my brothers, so yeah.
But you know,
Those 2 days truly felt like 2 years. It felt like we were saying goodbye to our best friends from college. So it was a wonderful experience.
okay.
Yeah.
And
we never expected actually. So we never expected that we will be gelled so much. We will have this bond over this 2 days only. Though we were competition. But yes, I respect that and I love that.
so you guys bonded well, but एक और भी चीज होती है ना, many times people say कि somehow the moment you know the competition started, I kind of knew कि I'm going to win it. तो ऐसा कुछ था मन में कि you know I think I can see myself after the question answer round or probably the ramp walk that I'm going to win it. ऐसा कुछ था? You have to be honest.
अगर मैं honestly बोलूँ यार, so like I said, I was confident for sure. I was confident that I'll be in top 6 or top 12. I was confident about that. But like I said, because of the competition, and if I see somewhere here and there, like everyone has this unique, potential. So मेरे लिए वो थोड़ा कहीं ना कहीं again वही mixed emotions आ रहे थे. I had this, I won't say doubt, but yes, I was like कि I have to be myself. I'll be my individual. Whatever I am, I'll just represent that, and that's it.
And what about you?
Like he said, everybody has a unique way of doing, and I felt like I knew I would be there in top 6 or top 12.
Okay.
But it was a tight competition, and everybody was like in their words, like what they're gonna get. So, but at the end of the day, I'm happy, and that's us here.
All is well that ends well. And what about you?
For me, honestly, it was the other way around because from 100 to 12, there wasn't a lot of time to showcase yourself or to present yourself in the best possible way. So, for me, a challenge was to get into the top 12. But once I was there, I knew that, I have my time to present myself, to showcase myself in the way I want to and the way I am.
Yeah.
More of the way I am. And yeah, I knew that I was capable of being a representative of the country.
Lovely. And it's really good to see like all of you are communicating with me from the bottom of your heart, and it's good to learn about your journeys as well. So अब थोड़ा सा आगे की बात करते हैं. Let's talk about your future plans. Many people who participate in pageants definitely have Bollywood aspirations or probably modeling aspirations. So what are your plans now? Do you aspire to be an actor now, or just being a model, or doing what?
So, Neha, like I mentioned, I'm already an entrepreneur and I have certain businesses and I've done modeling. And if given the right opportunity, of course, I would love to explore acting. And coming down, I would say in certain year, what I'm seeing is like I am Mr. World 2026, whatever it is, like 25 or 26.
Yes.
Yeah, so finger crossed with that. I am Mr. World 2025 and I'm influencing people. Whatever I want to express, be it, I would say, for in India's social causes and all, I would love to work on that.
Okay. And what about you, Abel? What are your future plans? You want to go back to banking? Or now, how is Mumbai treating you?
To be honest, right now what I'm thinking is about my next international competition, because the title comes with the responsibility, and I feel like we are here to represent India. So after my international pageant, maybe I'll try into acting or modeling. Yeah.
Okay. And what about
Yeah.
you?
For me, owning this influence at such a young age truly is an honor. And my ultimate goal is not just to influence, but to bring purposeful impact in a positive way in the society in whatever way I can. So it is to convert this influence into impact. And that is what I want to do by igniting courage in the youngsters of this country, and just to make all of them believe that it's possible, because if I can do it, you can do it too.
Absolutely. Okay, so again, we've spoken about the Bollywood aspirations as well. And again, talking about the pageant, many young aspirants who are watching you right now, some kind of tips or, some of your learnings that you would want to share in terms of fitness, diet, कि उन्हें क्या करना चाहिए so that they can also become winners. I mean, your individual learnings must have been different. So starting from you, Shila.
So Neha, I belong to the city like I mentioned. एक छोटे शहर से आता हूँ मैं, पटना, बिहार. वहाँ की mindset is like that. It's always about education, which is right.
Right.
वहाँ की mindset is all about education, UPSC, doctors, engineers and all. But I feel कि if you have a dream, that even though you're coming from a small city, even if you have a purposeful dream, you can achieve it and start doing it. Don't wait for any right time. And every small step counts. That's what I believe, and I've always believed in that. Just एक छोटा step भी लो, keep moving forward. Even if you have setbacks, work on it. Try to improve yourself and keep going. Don't stop. Don't stop dreaming. Don't stop chasing, I would say.
Okay. And what about you, Abel?
So like I said, I was a proper desktop guy 1 week
Yeah.
back. Yeah. So when I came here, I came with a purpose, and I'm right now. What I really wanted to say to other people out there is like, if you really want something, you work for it. And there is a quote that I really always have kept in myself. Like, if you really want something, if you have a dream for it, the world will conspire you to achieve it. So
Okay.
that's what I really believe.
Absolutely. And what about you?
Honestly, I've answered this question in my finale round of question answers. So I'd request all of you to watch it on Zoom TV on the 7th of September at 8 p.m.
Okay, we'll definitely watch that. That was a good messaging. Okay, so now talking to three of you, besides winning the title, आपकी लाइफ में सबसे बड़ा लाइफ चेंजिंग मोमेंट या कुछ ऐसा मोमेंट जिसने आपको ट्रांसफॉर्म कर दिया हो, वो कौन सा था? So Abel, will start from you.
So for me, I think it was during my college days. So that is how I got into banking actually. So I was the only guy in my college to get placed in bank. So I was so happy, and so I actually worked for it. And yeah, that was one of the, so
Life-changing moment.
changing moment that I had.
Absolutely. And what about you?
So for me, the transformation जो हुआ, it was in year 2019. So when I participated with this mega model hunt show in Bangalore, organized by Prasad Vidappa and Phoenix Mega Mall. So that gave me the confidence that yes, I can do it, because earlier I was lacking this confidence, but after that मेरे को लगा कि नहीं, I can, and that's how मैं बॉम्बे आया. I got the guts कि ठीक है, मैं बॉम्बे जाके I'll chase my dreams, whatever I want to become, the modeling, acting part, it was all there together, but I was not very clear with the vision. But yes, अब के आने के बाद I got the confidence, and then again the supranational thing happened. Then I got more motivation, और मैं उस चीज़ पे और ज़्यादा काम करूँ, अपने आप को और improve करूँ, अपने आप पे और better काम करूँ. And that is my transformation, to be honest. That will be there.
Okay, what about you?
I can't name one moment that has truly made me who I am today. I think it's the series of events that I went through in my life that changed me as a person.
Okay, so many more events. And again, this question is very generic. And, when I was going to interview, so one of my friends also told me कि यार ये भी एक बार ज़रूर पूछना. So, women love validation. Women love compliments. They love when somebody, validates them. You're the winners right now. There's a lot of limelight on you, a lot of attention on you. आप लोगों के लिए as a man, validation कितनी important है?
I feel कि validation ज़रूरत नहीं है, but it gives you a boost, it gives you a confidence for sure. एक somewhere psychologically आपको एक support मिलता है, okay, that you are getting this validation, you're having something, you are something. So that validation, I would say at the same time आपको चाहिए भी और नहीं भी चाहिए. I am in between, because अगर नहीं भी है तो I am like that कि I'll work on myself. And I know, okay, I don't need any validation. But at the same time, of course, I like that part. Then when someone gives me the validation.
Okay, what about you?
For me, it's like if I'm getting validation from the people that I really love or that I really care, I am that guy who will accept it. And for normally, I feel like I am that type of a guy who works on myself. And when the people around you will obviously say like, if you have to improve on that or this, I feel like that's how I'm doing it.
Okay, what about you?
For me, validation is like a cherry on the top, but without that, I know that there's a lot in me that I can get out of me and that I can express, and that keeps me going, because believing in yourself is my fuel.
Okay. So again, a quick question for you again. बॉलीवुड में अभी बहुत सारे एक्टर्स हैं और जिन्होंने नहीं ऐसे किसी पर्सनालिटी कॉन्टेस्ट या पैजेंट में पार्ट लिया है. सो एज पर यू, आपके हिसाब से अभी कौन से ऐसे 3 एक्टर्स हैं जो आपको लगता है अगर ये अभी भी पार्टिसिपेट करेंगे इररिस्पेक्टिव ऑफ देयर एज और करियर्स, ये आज भी विनर्स हो जाएंगे? हु हैव ऑल दीज क्वालिटीज टू बिकम मिस्टर इंडिया?
So I feel there are 3-4 people. I really adore them. And if I have to name, I would say Shah Rukh. I love his personality, the charisma and the aura he carries. Then Akshay, because of the fitness and the discipline and everything. Then Ranveer Kapoor, I can't say no because he is such a charming guy at this age and he carries himself so well. And for me, of course, he is like that chocolate boy. I really like to be him. That is some Ranveer. And I would say the fourth one would be Ranveer Singh as well.
Okay, so ये चारों मिस्टर इंडिया में आप देखना चाहेंगे.
They are like Mr. India for me.
Okay, आप बताएं फिर.
For me, it's like Ranveer Singh because of his versatility. He can do any character. Then Shah Rukh Khan, of course, he has this charming looks and everything. Then, like I said, Hrithik Roshan because he is an idol for me.
Hmm.
So yeah, these three.
And you?
Yeah, I'd say
Ranbir Kapoor?
Ranbir for sure. Along with him, I'd say Tiger Shroff because he has that capability in him that I see. Yeah, I think these two would
You'd like to see.
would do well.
So again, we'll start with a couple of rapid fire questions. All my questions have been answered, but some of the fun questions are still waiting for you. Looks, talent or personality, pick one. And why?
Looks, talent or personality. I would say talent.
Okay, what about you?
Even it's a bit confusing, but I feel like personality because once you have a good personality, everything will comes along. That's what I feel.
Okay.
I believe so too, personality, because I believe it's a combination of looks and talent that makes you who you are.
Okay. So, your Bollywood debut dream director.
Of course, it should be Sanjay Leela Bhansali for sure. Because I like the authenticity and the kind of culture he and heritage he show. I'm really connected to that. मैं बहुत rooted हूँ उस चीज़ के लिए तो I would love to work with him for sure.
Okay. And you?
I would do like I want to do more of a South Indian director if I got a chance. So Priyadarshan.
You want to work with Priyadarshan?
Yeah.
Okay. And?
Whatever opportunity I get, to be honest.
But still your dream director.
I'd say Sanjay Leela Bhansali as well because I possess those values of the culture because I'm a tabla player. So I believe I'd be a good fit.
Okay. So if you had to choose between these two, gym or Netflix, what will you choose?
Any day, Jim.
Gym.
Any day.
Jim.
Okay. Okay. 3 things that are always there in your bag or that you always carry with yourself.
A mint, a perfume, and my wallet for sure.
Okay.
Sunscreen, perfume, wallet.
Perfume, mint, and a hairbrush.
Okay. Very important. And if you had a superpower, what would it be?
So I would say I would like to have the superpower where I can heal everyone. I don't want any, no one should suffer, be it anything. I would love to heal them. So that would be my superpower.
Okay. What about you?
For me, it's like to learn all languages in the world so that I can communicate with everybody.
Okay.
For me, it's replacing judgment with curiosity because I believe that understanding resolves all conflicts.
Okay. My last rapid fire question. One word to describe yourself post winning Mr. India.
Being myself.
Okay. What about you?
I feel like gratitude, I guess.
Okay.
I'd say evolving. Even before winning the title and after winning, I've been evolving.
Okay. So some lovely answers and no wonder I have Mr. Indias with me who are intelligent, smart, handsome of course, extremely fit and jate again, I really want to know and all the aspirants would also want to know some of the fitness tips at last because I see 3 different states, 3 different cultures, rooted men who are very cultured and know many things about their culture as well. I want कि आप एक बार अपनी language में अपने उन सभी fans को कुछ बोले या कुछ tips दें who are watching you right now who have rooted for you.
So मेरे language में कहावत है एक बिहारी सब पे भारी. Right. So I would like to say कि thank you so much for all the love and support I'm getting. Actually अभी मेरे को मिल भी रहा है and I'm so thankful and so grateful and blessed. And again I would like to मेरे को अभी भी अपने शहर को अपने मोहल्ले को अपने mom dad and now when I am the Mr. India I have to represent my nation. So मुझे सबका love and support चाहिए. So एक बिहारी सब पे भारी अभी इंडिया में है मुझे ये वर्ल्ड लेवल पे मुझे शो करना है कि एक बिहारी सब पे भारी जिसमें मेरा बिहार भी आए मेरे इंडिया भी आए. हम शिवम सिंह यहाँ पहुँचे हैं अभी और मिस्टर इंडिया को रिप्रेजेंट करने वाले हैं वर्ल्ड लेवल पे। सो आप सबका आशीर्वाद चाहिए, आप लोग का प्यार चाहिए और बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया। मैं आपके प्यार और आशीर्वाद और सपोर्ट के लिए आगे भी सपोर्ट करें। थैंक यू।
ആദ്യമായിട്ട് എല്ലാവർക്കും നന്ദി. ഇത്രയും എല്ലാവരുടെയും പ്രാർത്ഥനയും സപ്പോർട്ടും കാരണമാണ് ഞാൻ ഇത്ര എത്തിയത്. കീപ്പ് ഓൺ പ്രേയിങ് ഫോർ മീ ആൻഡ് ഐ ഹോപ്പ് ഐ ഷോ ദ ബെസ്റ്റ് ഇൻ ദ ഇന്റർനാഷണൽ സ്റ്റേജ്. താങ്ക് യു.
Okay.
धन्यवाद महाराष्ट्र. तुमच्या सपोर्टमुळे मी इकडे पोचलो आहे. आप सबको बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद कि आप सब मेरे साथ रहे इस सफ़र में और ये सुहाना सफ़र में मज़ा आ गया.
So that's it for today. This is me, Neha Bajaj, signing off. And thank you so much. And also best for the future.
Thank you.
Watch our grand finale on 7th of September at 8 p.m. only on Zoom TV and keep supporting us.